Scarsdale is next for me, and I have to go through Roehampton, Ribblehead, and Dent.
I think my locomotive's maximum speed is 80.
80.
Yeah. I'll see if I can get more speed out
I think the maximum speed for the
by dropping gear, but I'm not sure if I'm going to get enough
I
force
think the
to...
DCC max speed for the B1 is about 75. And the Black 5s is about 80 something. Then again, the Black 5s had the maximum recorded speed of 92. Unless you're me, and make it go over 100.
Yeah, my locomotive's really struggling to get enough steam into the cylinders.
Oh god, no. 105, that's fair enough.
Okay. Ah, that's the next station.
It's the crossing station after the 2 tunnels.
Yeah. I'm pressing for
What distance have you gone? Ben?
Yeah?
Distance?
22 and a half.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I think
and I'm doing 81.
I think going through all the crossing stations? The junction stations going from Skipton might have been a bad idea. Because the fact I've got to go uphill from Settle.
Stop, you stupid son of a bitch.
You know what else you need to stop for? Ben.
Yeah?
You know what else you have to stop for?
Yeah?
Hammer time!
Oh.
Can't touch me!
Stop with one coach in the platform.
Technically, you would have failed.
Why?
Because you're meant to try and stop with as much coaches in the platform as possible. You stop with 1. I stopped with 2.5.
Oh, fine, I'll reverse.
No point.
What?
No point, you stopped, you loaded, so you can bugger off to wherever the next station is.
That would be up. Besides, it would give you a chance to actually catch up.
I'm doing 40 now. I think I can turn the injector off. No, the only thing that I need to worry about now is not trying to lose pressure, like I did in the Coronation. I made one mistake with the Coronation.
Yeah?
Don't leave the blower on all the bloody time. Because it will kill your pressure if you do. Because remember the time I thought I'd be clever and take the mail coaches. And it backfired horribly with the blower. We've had our fair share of muck-ups though with these races. I left the blower on all the way, you had the independent brake on.
All the way.
Until we had to restart because you realised you put the independent brake on.
Yeah. And I got too far behind in order to catch up. I wouldn't have caught up.
Well, if you had had the independent brake on, it would have been a fair race, but you didn't know you had the independent brake on, and I was away at like 70 miles an hour while you were doing like 25.
To be honest, I probably would have burnt out the locomotive brakes. And then I would have
Lucky they were made. They probably would have been made of ceramic or metal and not wood, because we all know what happened with the engine with wooden brakes. Don't we?
Yep.
I'm about passing Helworth Bridge. Doing 41. And some reason that's actually a bit odd. Because you know the bit of Helworth Bridge?
Yeah?
It seems like the covered conveyor is kind of not been set correctly, and it's actually going into the river, across up the hill, and onto the bloody track. Ah, ghost van. Not only is there ghost vans, there's also ghost signal boxes.
There's also a ghost goods shed.
There's also the disappearing goods shed, which you have.
Yeah. So, shall we talk about the Mars while we have a while to go to the next station?
Well, I'm at Helworth Bridge, so probably, yeah.
So yeah, we saw a news article.
Well, I saw it a while ago, and Russell Howard took the piss out of it.
Yeah. It was so funny.
Ben just about killed himself with laughing.
Yep.
I think it's safe to say.
It is. Because,
The Mars Rover.
The Mars drone that they launched up a couple of years ago.
Oh god. Bloody lag.
No, I don't know whether it was intentional or not, but they just grew genitals.
It drew male genitalia.
It was just so typical. I mean,
anything that's made by humans has always got the potential for drawing male genitalia.
Because that's what the human race does.
Takes the piss. Literally.
They did it on Garrett mods and pretty much every single game. Why are you not doing it in real life? Let's advertise to the aliens that we have a male that we have genitalia. I mean, Jesus Christ. It's so
Jesus
typical.
would not approve. Passing through Horton. Think about shovels, more coal in the firebox.
So typical that we do something like that.
Oh, it's not we, it's the Americans to blame, because they're the ones known for doing it mostly. Because after all, they're American. No offense to the Americans or anything, I have a couple of friends who are American. One of them owes me 15 quid. Because they lost a bet. First bet was on Minecraft to see if they could jump in water, but they missed. That owed me 10 quid. And then it was another bet in the rugby, where Scotland was playing America. And we all know how much that owed me. An extra £5. Speaking of £5, dear £5, if I give you a tenner, will you please stop broadcasting? And you know what else is funny with 5?
Oh?
If I push this button, you will witness the worst thing you could possibly imagine. Channel 5.
Oh, Channel 5.
Oh dear. I think I better put the reg down a little bit just to give myself a little bit.
I'm approaching Appleby.
You're approaching Appleby. I'm somewhere between Ribblehead and Sills. Ribblehead? Somewhere between Horton and Sellside Signal Box. In fact, is that Sellside?
What's your mileage?
Hang on. Yeah, I'm approaching Sellside Signal Box, and I've done 22.8 miles.
You're falling behind. I'm 29 and a half.
Well, the fact I've got more I've got a 1% gradient to climb. You've got slightly less. And the fact that I've had to stop at Settle, which is practically on a hill, and I can just see my train through the trees.
Should start dropping my speed.
Well, at least if I can get to Bleemore Tunnel, I'll have some speed coming down.
And some pressure as well.
Yeah, because I'm at 175.
And I'm blowing off.
Give me some of your pressure, please.
If only I could. But we're so far away from each other.
If you could basically take away the name on the signal box, that would have been a typical LNER jaunt, I think.
Jaunt?
Yes. I wonder what these people have got in their luggage.
They're spying on people's luggage.
Because I can spy on people's luggage, that's why I want to.
Wow. Nosy. I've stopped at
You never know, they might have drugs in their luggage.
What, are you suddenly the customs?
Yeah, I'm customs officer and train driver.
Alright.
It's my train. I check people's luggage. We know some of you couldn't bear to leave Thailand, so I've hidden drugs randomly in your luggage.
Yep. Lots of wheel slip.
You're having wheel slip and I'm having speed problems. I'm doing 40. Whoa, 39. Stop lagging. Sweet Jesus. Oi, cheeky sod. Someone just overtook a van.
Yeah, that happens.
Tosser. Okay, we got a red van for Old Fort Transit. Let's see if we can find White Van Man.
Alright.
Green van. Blue van. Red bus. I'm almost at Ribblehead. Ford Escort. Lorry. Yellow van. Black car. Morris Minor.
Red car, blue van.
Black 5.
Black ones.
Red flag in the distance.
Cows.
We're not on the Isle of Wight, you know.
What? There are cows.
You don't get what I mean by that, do you?
No.
There's a place on the Isle of Wight called Cows.
Oh.
And for those of you watching and don't believe me, look it up. And I'm doing 41 and I'm almost at the viaduct. Time for a little cinematic, I think. Oh, guess what I've just saw?
What?
Oh my god, if my phone has just... If my mic has just picked that up... YouTube!
It hasn't. At least I don't think it has. Next station is Dargrave.
Yeah, I've just found a police car just sitting on the other side of the bridge. So you wouldn't see it. And if you get caught speeding by the police, then let's just say you'll have a little ticket. My train's rounding the corner towards Bleemore.
Alright.
Blue van, black van. I see no white van yet.
Trees keep on teleporting.
Trees.
Faster than I can travel.
What have they got? Inbuilt portal devices?
Probably have.
Grey
Damn
van.
military from portal devices.
Damn you, aperture science.
For giving trees the ability to teleport.
Meow.
I see Postman Pat in his red van.
Yeah, fucking meow.
Should totally do that, you know.
What?
Replace all of the roads with 60-mile-per-hour roads and see Hammerfo speed along in his red van.
You mean Postman Pat?
Yep.
Either that or both. Doing 44, 45, and I'm almost at the tunnel mouth. Meow, said the B1. It's just disappeared into a hole. Now master will go home. He didn't know. He continued over the hill. However, trains does have some lack of realism. I can hear the train chuffing through the hill.
Yeah. Also rain appears through the tunnel.
Through the tunnel. Unless you're on Tane. That's the ejector, right, okay then.
Rainbows could still happen on Tane. I mean, if it wasn't a tunnel and your train was underneath it, then your train could potentially see rain inside of it. But if it's tunnel track, then it possibly couldn't. I don't know. Someone please confirm that. Anyway, I can't really play things.
Yeah, because your computer's not up to scratch. Mines can run it, but with severe lag.
Max can run it.
Yeah, I'll need to ask Mac about what I need to do.
I think Service Pack 1 fixes all of the bugs.
It does, but apparently Service Pack 1 won't install.
To be honest, I think Teen looks just like Trains 12.
It's a bit. The graphics are a bit better, but
I mean, yes, shadows are a thing now, but they were still they still had shadows back in like 2010
and 12.
or 10. Yeah, 10 and 12 had them. But then you needed a separate shadow mesh. Why can't Trains just draw the shadow from the existing mesh? It's something I've never really fully gotten. Also, Trains 12 has some serious optimization issues.
Such as?
Well, speed trees for one thing.
Speed trees are okay,
Yeah.
but the fact that you can't use some of them, even though you want to. Oh, bugger. I was wondering why my pressure was dying a little bit. Let's see what the blower does. Okay, pressure's going up slightly. And I think I'm better putting some coal in the firebox. Okay, what's that? Doesn't tell me. That's also a pressure gauge. Might be the speedo actually, that one.
Was it 4 stations including Appleby that were meant to stop at?
I think so, because I'm stopping at Garsdale, Hellifield, Settle, and Appleby, so yeah. Well, 5 including the terminus.
Alright. I was just wondering, since I
Right.
have...
Passing through Dent, next station Garsdale. Right, I think I better turn in the blower off now. Right, turn the blower off and reduce the regulator. And I'm doing 70. What speed are you doing?
63.
Distance?
38 and a half.
33, well, almost 33 miles. And I'm entering Burkett Tunnel. And I'm 1 mile from the water troughs. So that gives a rough idea of where I am.
There's not really much for us to talk about, is there?
Not really. If Mac or Daniel were in here, we'd have some banter.
But unfortunately, they're being racist.
Well, Mac is being racist and Daniel's carer is being prejudiced.
Mm.
Right, better.
Still can't believe Daniel's carer thinks I'm younger than you.
Which is bullshit. I think it's because of the accent, really.
Also, how deep the voice is.
Yep. Right, I'm on the water troughs. Wait a minute. I accidentally... Oh dear. Right. Independent brake now. I'm passing under the bridge that's just after just before the engine shed. And I'm passing the engine shed at 55. Apply.